Have you noticed how, even though we have more shows than ever on TV right now, nothing is original anymore? They say a people on the rise is a culture, and that people in decline is a civilization. And I lean towards agreeing with that. Especially in the microcosm of the movie and general storytelling climate of today. Every year there seems to be a new line of remakes and rip-offs flooding the market with plastic and soulless husks of their former selves. A new Aladdin, a new Lion King, a new Ghostbusters, and a new Little Mermaid. And, of course, a new Marvel movie. Did we need them? No. Did we like the originals already? Yes. Did they cost more money than to just try something new? Probably. Hayao Miyazaki, one of the greatest Japanese anime directors of all time, said in an interview that he hated the modern anime industry. Why? Because the people who wrote and made anime nowadays had experienced nothing but other anime. They were fans of the stuff that came out in like the 70s till 90s, and now they were the ones who created new stuff. And is that bad? I'm leaning towards yes, because there is real truth to this, not only in anime, but the world at large right now. Because we are so constantly dialed into the media machine, we no longer have our own lives. Think about it. How many of your life lessons come from TV and movies? Like, how many of your opinions are actually based in real experience and personal research, rather than what you have been presented in media? Like on TV, on news stations. How much of your life is experienced through a screen? Children before the age of 1 learn to build synapses in their brains by miming and mimicking their mother, while in the crib, which also allows them to build an attachment to their family. But increasingly, tired parents who themselves are quite starved for time with their own parents when they were young, give their kid an iPad or smartphone for them to be mesmerized with. This is really bad. Kids raised on screens are worse at reading facial expressions, have less patience, and often develop mental illnesses like ADHD and the like from attaching to their screens rather than their family units. Now, why is this important? The essence of story is the human experience. You cannot live your life vicariously through something else. No screen or story or anything of that nature will ever be able to replace the real-life experience you get when you remove yourself from the digital teat of stimulation. To make a good story is to take real things and make them clearer through fiction. But if we can only experience and think through the lens of media, we can only make lesser and lesser versions of the original essence that is the human experience. I remember seeing the behind-the-scenes video, or one of them, for Spirited Away, where Hayao Miyazaki was shocked that none of his senior animators had ever seen a snake falling out of a tree. Because that was the image he wanted to go for in the scene where Haku is dying, like when he's been poisoned. And so he flew them all out somewhere to just see snakes falling out of trees. Because life doesn't imitate art. Art imitates life. So I urge you, after this video is over, after you've liked, subscribed, and shared this video with your friends, of course, I hope that you will turn off your computer and your phone and go outside. Maybe call up a friend and ask them to join you, or a relative you haven't seen in a while, or go to a place you've never been yet, and don't look up directions on your phone until you're truly, truly lost. Don't let synthetics take away the tiny challenges in your life that makes for good stories. Live it! And embrace boredom, by the way. It's a great source for innovation, the greatest source even. So, for whatever it's worth, I wish you a nice day. Marmor out.